Starting the day off at Treasure Coast Miata. You guys already know the drill. They're in the link below. They always have what I need. No matter what it is, they got it for a Miata. It's kind of insane, but let's head back to the shop. What is going on, guys? Chris Rudnik here, and today the Rice Miata is getting some love. She's getting a few upgrades today. So you guys know, the Rice Miata, it hasn't been performing the best. We've been having that weird issue. I've taken it all apart. We've checked everything. At this point, we're just waiting for the ECU, which I got confirmation that it got shipped today. So hopefully it'll be here by the end of the week. But before that comes here, I just want to upgrade it a little, because right now I have a stock fuel rail. I have the stock fuel pressure regulator and stuff. And when I hooked up the E85 sensor, I didn't really do it nicely, and I really like how we did it to the hot boy, so I want to fix that as well. So today we got this radium fuel rail that we're going to be installing. I got a bunch of AN fittings and stuff because we're going to be converting the gas lines to AN, and we also have this Tomei fuel pressure regulator that we're going to be installing today as well. Now, the only thing before I start taking everything apart, I really want to figure out how I'm going to route all of this and try to make it look as clean as possible. And I don't love how this looks. It's just kind of haggard, but you know, I came from Hag Garage, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start taking it apart, we're gonna start planning out how we're gonna run all this stuff, and she's gonna look good. Not great, but she's gonna look pretty good. Yo, you're pissing me off. Where's your tattoo?
Where's my merch?
What do you want?
Where's my merch?
You didn't come to my house. You don't talk to me.
All right, how about I'll get the tattoo once your Dogecoin. Oh.
Dude, you're an idiot. I hate you so much.
Why is this thing on slow motion?
ETC, it's not on slow motion.
What?
ETC, I bought Ethereum Classic at 29. It shot up to $150 today, so I'm up a couple grand anyways. I put the radium fuel rail on. I decided to start with the feed side, because the feed, it doesn't need the fuel pressure regulator, and it also doesn't need the flex fuel sensor either. So this one was pretty easy. I decided to put a 90 here, and I put it, can you see it? Yeah, there's like this little bar here. I put it through here, and then I put it through the second runner. So then it's just gonna sit just like that. Most of the gas line is hidden. It's not gonna like scrape against anything. So now what I gotta do is I gotta electrical tape this piece right here, because this is the length I want. I'm gonna take it back out, we're gonna cut it, and then we can actually put it on the hard line, and then the feed line will be done, and then we have to figure out this mess. I'm not stoked about that, but at least this radium fuel rail looks fire in here. I'm stoked. Only lost a spacer once. If you've done a fuel rail, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I started to pick up the wires back here. Before, they were all just hanging around. There was P-clamps just everywhere, and there was just a whole rat's nest. I ended up just putting it against the firewall. It's pretty tucked. It's not gonna move anywhere, and kind of just got all the wires together and just cleaned some things up. So now I gotta figure out where I wanna put the fuel pressure regulator. I think we're gonna put it right about here, because I also have a gauge that's gonna actually bolt into right here. So then you'll always be able to read the fuel pressure if something's wrong. It just looks clean when you actually open the engine bay and stuff. And then we'll probably, this is going to be the inlet. So this has to go to the end of the fuel rail, and then the outlet is gonna go to the flex fuel, and then the flex fuel to the return line. So I'm gonna figure out how I wanna do all of this, and I'll let you guys know when I have a game plan. Okay, well, I just officially finished the fuel system, so check it out. Like you guys already know, we got the radium fuel rail. We decided to tuck the feed line underneath the intake manifold coming out right here. And as far as the return system, I have a 90 AN fitting going down there underneath all of these lines that goes into the fuel pressure regulator right there. And then the return line, I use a 45 fitting into just the flex fuel. That's all bolted down, ready to go into the return system. Everything is plugged back in except for that right there, and then I need this. We need that. All right, everything is tight, everything is good to go. Let's try to start this thing. I haven't even tried to start it yet. Let it prime a few times. We'll be pretty good. Sad that this probably won't fix my problem. I kind of know it won't fix the problem, but kind of just wanted to make it nicer and stuff, because before I went to Connecticut, I kind of threw it together like the fuel lines and stuff and the flex fuel sensor, and I just wanted to clean it up. Looks a lot better now. All right, now we check for leaks. Is this thing gonna roll? Of course not. Good. seen any leaks, which is good. Nothing in the injectors. Dang. I feel like I hear a vacuum leak over here. You hear that? Sounds like it's coming out of the IAC. Right? Brake clean. Really?
I've done it.
Weird. Oh, like you don't think it's a vacuum leak at all? Cool. Well, good news is the fuel system's not leaking. We got 60 PSI, or is that, wow, 80 PSI. Okay, that's a lot. But cool, at least we got that done. It looks a lot cleaner. I'm really happy about that. We tucked a lot of wires. I feel good about the fuel system with the new fuel rail and stuff, so we're pretty good to go there. All right, so since my fuel pressure is at 80 PSI, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start it again. I unhooked the vacuum line, and I guess like stock, you want these cars around like 43 PSI. Come on, baby, are you gonna keep running? Okay, that sounds awful, but whatever. So, I already loosened this lock nut, so really all I have to do is twist this up. Crap. Dang, this thing's running bad right now. All right, keep loosening this. Oh yeah, it's starting to clear. Oh, way, it went way too much. We're at 30. Wow, that's right on the money right there. So now we're gonna lock this lock nut and we'll be good to go. There we go. 43 PSI. We'll plug the vacuum back in if I can find it. Boom. Yeah, I guess that's actually running a lot better. Watch it have been that fuel pressure regulator the whole time, the stock one going bad. All that work. We're still running at 11 now. No, yeah, no, it's still messed up. Damn it, I hate sweatpants. The amounts of times, and then the bride seats, it's gone. My phone's gone for the third time today. Yeah, it just goes dead rich, dude. Like dead rich. You can hear it like building up with fuel. Whatever, I'm gonna take all the tools out, clean up a little bit, and I'll just go for a little drive and see if anything has changed. All right, well, she is ready to roll once again. Kind of. It's probably gonna break up, but Jordan just got this bad girl in. Now we officially have a Mazdaspeed, you know, it's a Roadster, which is super cool. How's it going over there, buddy? You having fun over there?
So much fun.
So much fun. Well, it's getting done, so I'm stoked, and sooner or later we're gonna be able to drive this beast. But right now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drive this bad girl. We're gonna see if it fixed it, to be honest. Wait, let me take my phone out before I go in the car so it doesn't go under for the 4th time today. Yeah. What do you guys think? Throw it down in the comments. Is it gonna run like a bag of poop? Probably. It's already running bad. It's not gonna stop me taking it around the block though. Nope. Super rich, breaking up. Now it's stuck at 10. Oh. Yep, no, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh my God, it's breaking up so bad. Well, like I said, I didn't do this to try to fix the problem. I did this just because I wanted to upgrade the fuel system, I wanted to clean some things up and just make it nicer. Like, we have a fully forged engine, might as well have like an aftermarket fuel pressure regulator, always be able to see pressure. So if later down the road we have just another random issue, it's just easier to diagnose and stuff like that, and just replacing stuff with AN lines makes it look a lot nicer. So I'm just gonna park this. We got the ECU on the way officially starting today, so this thing should be back up and running hopefully really soon. I want to drive it. I want to drive it so bad. It's all done other than this weird ass problem that we're sick of. So while we were working on the Miata, Jordan was also working on the Mazdaspeed Unos, and the engine is now officially in the car. We did run into a couple issues, like just some weird issues that are kind of easy fixes. So the power steering pump on the MSM, it had like a different fitting for the actual feed right here. So we actually just put a normal 1.8 pump on there. Also, the belts on an MSM are too big. I think it's because the alternator pulley and the power steering pump pulley are bigger, so the belts are a little bigger as well. So we need to get two 1.8 or 1.6 belt, or I'm sorry, two 1.8 belts. We did decide to leave the MSM throttle body because Treasure Coast had the TPS plug and they also had the IAC plug. This is a much better route to go because the 1.6 throttle body just isn't it. It's not great, and you even need to buy an adapter kit to make it fit because they're a little smaller than the MSM one. So saved some money there, and performance wise this is just going to run better. The 1.6 IACs always have a weird issue and they're just annoying, but we also had to convert. If you guys watched last video, we had to use 1.6 coil packs. Jordan made these little fancy brackets and he even riv nut inside right there so we can just bolt those up. We're using a 1.8 cam sensor. The whole 1.6 harness is kind of gonna work. We just have to integrate this stuff and we have to extend the cam angle and just like a few other things. And honestly, it's almost all figured out. I'm a little worried about the intercooler piping because I don't know if the stock intercooler piping is gonna work. I have like a bunch of intercooler piping in the shop, so maybe we can kind of just make something work and put it together. But worst comes to worst, Flying Miata does sell a kit that it's all silicone, which is kind of cool because like say it was like just hitting right here, which obviously you don't want to, but if it was, it wouldn't rattle back and forth, it wouldn't make any noise. Yes, maybe odds are you'll probably tear it after a while, but hey, at least it wouldn't rattle, right? But we got to figure out the intercooler piping. We still need to mount the intercooler and just some miscellaneous things, and we also did get the plug for the MSM cluster, so we are going to be installing this bad girl as well. Honestly, there's not too many difference other than like the color of the gauges and stuff. I just kind of think this is a flex and it's kind of cool to put this in a Unos Roadster, so that'll be sick for sure. Look at the difference of these things. This is the 1.6 TPS and this is the IAC. You can really tell the difference on it. It's way, this thing is ancient. It's a straight up dinosaur. Check this out. It's awful. And also the cool thing about this IAC is it's like integrated into the throttle body, so you don't have to have this stupid thing going into your intercooler piping, which is super nice and super handy. So this thing is no more. Well guys, before we end this video, I think it's time that I get a freaking haircut. Look at this crazy mop. I have like this weird phobia of getting haircuts. I hate getting haircuts, so today's the day. We're going bald, baby. You guys are crazy if you thought I was gonna go bald, but not bad. We did it a little short. It's a little wet right now. I look like I got helmet hair. But anyways, guys, I think we're gonna end the video right here. I bought something really good for the shop yesterday. I'm really excited to show you. I've needed one of these for at least 3 years, and I finally just pulled the trigger and we finally got one. So I'm stoked. I'm excited to hook it up today. And I kind of wanted to go wakeboarding today, but looks like it's gonna storm out. Anyways, if you guys like this video, give a thumbs up. You guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. The ECU should be here soon, and then we can finally put the Ricer Miata to the test, man. I'm really excited for it. I really want to drift it, and we're just that much closer. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you. Haven't done this in a while. I still suck. Nothing's changed. Ha!